every time. Okay. Hey, you guys. So, this video was inspired by two different things. One's a person, one's a quote. The quote is by Frosty the Snowman. Yes. And it is one of my favorite quotes. And it is from Frosty Returns. And it is, "One friend is a lot different than no friends, kid. One friend is plenty." And the person who inspired it is my best friend, Eliza. So, this video is just basically all about friendship. It's about my struggles with friendship, and I am going to try to offer you guys some advice. And I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't feel I could actually offer you guys something worthwhile. So, let's just get right into it, because I really don't have enough time to prevail all of my feelings about this, so I'm just going to try to get what I can get out in this time frame. So, I have had struggles with friends a lot through my life. I've had a huge group of friends. I've had one friend. I've had two friends. I've had no friends. Completely no friends. No one to talk to. No acquaintances. Nothing. And, well, not no one to talk to. I've had my amazing parents, obviously, but friendship-wise. And it can seem, especially when you're a teenager or even when you're a little kid, it seems like it's the end of the world if you have no friends, because it feels like no one likes you. And that's what I went through, especially teenage, like 13, 14, and as a little kid. Because as a little kid, before I was homeschooled, and yes, I'm homeschooled, I was always that one kid who was never invited to anyone's parties, birthday parties, anything. I remember one person invited me to their birthday party, and I remember I was so shocked and so happy, and it turned out I overheard her say later how she was forced to invite me because her mother said she had to invite everyone and she couldn't just leave me out. And then other people didn't invite me for different reasons. They'd say I wasn't as fun as other people, or I was too annoying, and all that stuff. And even when you're a little kid, it really hurts having people say those things about you. And when you're a teenager, it doesn't get any easier, because even as a teenager, I'd have people tell me I was annoying. I've been called fat. I've been told I look like a boy. I have an annoying voice. I talk too much. I talk too loud. And those things always hurt. It doesn't matter what your age is. You can be 60 years old, and it's hard sometimes to have a really thick skin to things. So, one of the main things I can offer you guys as advice is becoming comfortable with yourself, with who you are as a person. Because if you like yourself and you're comfortable enough with yourself, nothing anyone says can ever take that away from you and can never change that. Because it's really hard when people say bad things about you. And it's even worse when you convince yourself they're true. I do look like a boy. I am fat. I need to lose weight. It's awful, because then you get into this horrible cycle. If anyone's ever told you words can't hurt you, that's not true. Words can kill you. But what I'm pretty much trying to say is, if you're being who you are and someone doesn't like you for you, you don't want that person in your life. You seriously don't. I know it's so cliche to say just be yourself, but it's so true, because that's all you can really ever be. I was in a situation, and it was an awful situation, where I was about to change who I was to fit what a person wanted me to be. I was going to change my morals, just who I was, how I acted, how I talked, how I did things, just to fit what this person wanted me to be. And that's one of the biggest mistakes you can probably ever make, is changing yourself. No one should ever make you feel so low that you want to be someone else. That person is not your friend if they're making you feel that way. And one of the reasons I think I was so sure I was going to change myself is this person was one of my only friends. And the reason I'm still best friends with my current best friend is because she was one of the people who told me not to do it, that I was fine being who I was. My mom told me the same thing, because I confide a lot in my mom. So did my dad. And she said there's no need to change who I was, and my best friend accepts me for who I am, and that's what friendship actually is. It's accepting a person, even their flaws, and letting them be who they are and not judging them for it. That's a friend. Sticking by someone through the hardest points in their life, that's a friend, and that's why I can say without any doubt that my best friend Eliza is one of the best friends I've ever had, for that reason. That she stuck with me through everything, and I like to think I've stuck with her through everything, because that's what friends do for each other. And another thing is, if you are one of those people who you feel like you don't have any friends, or you really don't have anyone you truly consider a friend, you can't rely on other people to make you happy. You have to realize that you can make yourself just as happy. You have to be comfortable being alone. Which sounds awful, because when you think of alone, you think of no one. But like I said, you have to learn to love yourself before you expect anyone to love you. Because for a certain period of my life, I didn't like who I was. I thought all those bad things people said about me, I thought they were all true. And that was probably when I started losing a lot of friends, because people just weren't able to get close to me because I didn't want them to get close to me, because I didn't think I deserved friends. I didn't think I deserved friendship. That's another thing. Everyone deserves to have friends. You can't ever tell someone they don't deserve to have friends. And you can't convince yourself you don't deserve them either. I hope this is making sense, and I hope I'm not just babbling on, but pretty much it's being one of the people on the outside is horrible. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's pretty awful, because it's hard not to have a person you can rely on. But I just want to say, if there's anyone watching this video right now saying, I have no one I can ever talk to, you're depressed and all those things, send me a message and we'll talk. Because like I said, you can be comfortable being alone, but it is nice to know someone's going to be there for you. And that's a true friend, is someone who's actually going to be there for you. And that's why I consider my mom one of my friends, because she's always been there for me. A relative can be just as close of a friend. You don't have to not be related to be friends. You can be friends with your siblings. You can be friends with your parents. You can be friends with your uncle, your aunt, your cousins. If someone truly cares about you and you truly care about that person and you feel like you can tell them anything, that's a friend. And don't let anyone tell you differently. Because I don't care if people say it's uncool to consider your mom one of your best friends. My mom is my best friend. One of my best friends. So, yeah, I hope this video wasn't just senseless babble. But just, if you guys are having any struggles, please contact me. And, yeah, you guys just have to love who you are. You have to look in the mirror and be comfortable with that person, because you can't completely change who you are deep down. You can change parts of who you are, but at the end of the day, when there's no one else around, when there's no one else within miles of you, you'll have yourself, and you have to learn to fall back on yourself and to love yourself. Before anyone can get close to you, you have to love who you are. So, that's all I can say. Don't keep people at arm's length either. If someone extends the hand of friendship, shake that hand, because I've pushed way too many great people away because I've been scared of letting them get close to me because I don't want to get hurt. And I've lost a lot of awesome opportunities because of that. And I've had people who have still tried and are still trying to be friends, and I'm trying to become the person now that will accept that. And I'm still in the process of learning to love myself. I'm a human being. I'm never gonna look at myself in the mirror and go, looking good, you're looking perfect, you have no flaws today. But I can look in the mirror now and comfortably say, I'm happy with who I am. And in my heart, I know I'm a good person. I try to help people, and I feel like I let people know I'm always there if they need them. So at the end of the day, if no one likes me, I like me, and that's all I can say. And don't let anyone make you feel bad too if you don't have a huge group of friends, because remember what Frosty the Snowman said. And Frosty is awesome. So have a fantastic day, you guys, and just remember, if you guys need someone to talk to, I'm here. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful, guys. Have a terrific rest of your day. It's really late here, but I don't know, different places, different time zones. Bye!